Greetings, divine feminines. This is Yaya the Spiritual Doula, and I am here to deliver a message from the Most High, from the All of Creation, the Great Mother, to her divine feminines. I thank you for clicking on this video. I hope that you will sit and listen to the whole message, as this message is especially for the divine feminines. Well, as I was waking out of sleep this morning, the mother began to speak to me concerning some things she wants us to know as God the daughters, okay? And I want you to listen to what she has to say. There's a lot of change that is coming, but this change is very specific. It is not the same kind of change that you've been going through, okay? This is a different kind of change. And the word that she specifically gave me to call it was a switch. This is a switch up, okay? And I want you to hear me clearly. A switch is taking place. A putting in position, or a call to prepare to be put in position as divine feminines. This could be in areas of your careers. Some of you may be going for promotions or wanting a promotion. Some of you may be getting a promotion that you did not see coming. Okay, this could also be in your love lives. If you are single, you are not going to be single for very long. We are being put into leadership positions in every facet of the physical world. So whatever role you are playing in your reality, she needs for you to begin to prepare for a switch up in position. Okay. We know that over the years, over many generations, over many millennials, divine feminines and the matriarchy has been put in a position to be suppressed, oppressed, and basically outright ignored, okay, and denied her leadership position. But that's changing. I hear her saying that's changing. There is a switch that is taking place, okay? A lot of what we have been going through and experiencing is because we needed to learn the vibration of divine feminine. We needed to relearn and be reconnected to the throne, all right? Now, what's happening is many of us have successfully been initiated, okay? And to be honest, I'm really not talking to those who have any sort of human being in between, acting as a medium or a mediator between you and the Most High. I'm talking to those divine feminines who have been self-initiating. Okay, those of us who have not been afforded or have been guided to not participate in collective movements, collective spiritual systems, collective religions. Those of us who have been dealing with the Most High directly, one-on-one. We've been dealing with ancestors directly, one-on-one, with no middleman or middle woman. Okay, those of us who have been doing that, she's telling us that we have successfully gone through the initiation process. All right. So this message is for a very small and very specific group of divine feminines. All right. Doesn't mean that those of you who have, mediators and teachers and guides and other human beings helping you along your journey, doesn't mean you're not a divine feminine. It just means that I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to a core group of divine feminines who were requested by the Most High to just trust her and to go on their evolutionary journey without someone holding their hand in the physical reality. All right. Those of us who have done that, those of us who have had to experience that, we have successfully come out of the neophyte phase. We have successfully come out of the phase of being a novice. So what she's given me and the energy she's given me is that she's no longer going to be patty caking us. All right. Not saying that she's like always just, oh, my babies, and just holding and rocking us in our sleep and stuff. But We do go through hard things as well, but she's expecting us to prepare for the switching of positions, the change of the guards. All right. She's putting a lot of us in positions in that we did not quite qualify for, because we had to shed a lot of false indoctrinations. We had to shed a lot of bad self perceptions of self. We had to shed and heal from a lot of different traumas that was not allowing us to vibrate at the frequency that is demanded for divine feminines. Okay? Because we have not been taught in many of our generations, for many generations, that we are leaders. We are the head. We are the mouthpiece. We are the instructor and the guide. We hear directly from her, and we lead the world as she guides us and tells us to. Now, whether they want to hear it or not is on them. But we are being called to prepare for this switch. Part of the preparation for the switch up at this point is you now need to begin to look at your remaining friendships, your remaining love ships, your remaining work relationships, whatever kind of people you have, your family ships. You need to look at your new friendships, your new associations, all right? New people that are going to be coming into your life, because this particular frequency of the divine feminine is highly magnetic, okay? It is almost effortless magnetism. Whereas you may have had to work to manifest and work to call in and work to attract, you will no longer have to work as hard. It is highly magnetic. And there are new people who are going to be coming into your space. She said that you need to properly place these individuals. You have to properly place individuals in your reality in a way that best serves you. Okay, this is very important, because usually what makes or break someone in a leadership position is bad associations, bad affiliations, mishandling of those that you're called to guide, called to nurture, called to comfort, abuse of authority and power. This is what causes people to fall off their throne, and we cannot afford that. So she's saying you have to properly place old individuals who have remained, because many of us through this initiation phase, as you know, we have lost people. We have had to give up certain relationships, certain, in various areas, whether it was love, whether it was at work, whether it was your family, whether it was friends, whatever. We've had to shed some people. But there are new associations, new affiliations, new connections coming. Your job is to be wise at where to place these individuals. Okay? At where to place them in your reality in a way that best serves you and them. All right? That's going to take some wisdom. It's going to take some intuition. Okay? So that's important. And this is one of the things she said to me, and I kind of was like, huh? She was like, say it just the way I said it. You will deal with trashy people. I'm going to say that again. You will deal with trashy people if you deal with people in a trashy way. All right? You will deal with trashy people if you deal with people in a trashy way. Okay? This goes back to the power of attraction and how effortless it is going to become to pull people into your space. So you have to set the standard. If you deal with people in a trashy way, then it will be trashy people that you will be attracting. Okay? So again, there is a switch up that is about to come in many of the lives of God the Daughters. There is a switch up that is going to play out on the world stage. More women and divine feminine energies, whether they know they're divine. See, the mother, she has her strategies and she has her plans, and there are things that sometimes may go over our head. All right, it may be a little bit above our pay grade. We have to pay attention to the things that she is calling us to do as individuals, particularly if you have your hand in spiritual work. Particularly if you are a divine feminine who does any kind of spiritual practice, spiritual work, if you serve humanity spiritually. We have our position. Now, what she's doing politically is a whole nother level of divine femininity. What she's doing within religions and spiritual systems is that's a whole nother umbrella. Yes, we take and we sit and we observe those things, but those things may not directly be something we have our hand in. It is our job to do our job as the oracles, as the divine feminines who serve at the altars, who serve as high priestess. That is our position. Now, how you and what position you hold in your reality, in your physical world, in the world outside of you, is also another area that is going to be impacted by the switch up. And this is why she was saying that some of you who are going for promotions will get promotions. There are going to be individuals, male or female, who are going to be taken down out of position. Or they may be moved up, which will open up the space for you to move up. Okay, so there's a switch up happening. Promotions are going to be given. Spouses are going to be given. Divine partners are going to be given to you. Don't get comfortable in singlehood. I know a lot of us are embracing that because we feel like there are a short supply of qualified divine masculines. Okay, but that's not true. Okay, that's just simply not true. Okay, so divine masculines are going to be finding us. All right. And I really was trying to shy away from this part, but I have to be obedient because I keep hearing her say it. Some of you who are not single, divine feminines, you're going to have to re-look at and replace. What I mean by that is when she was saying properly place individuals in your reality as it best serves you. Some of you are going to have to look at some of the relationships that you're in with masculines or other feminines, and you're going to have to change up you're going to have to switch up the placement. Okay, whether that be the relationship no longer exists, or whether it be just a switch up that you need to make in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. You may be in, one of those vibrations where you're trying to force a square peg through a round hole. And what I mean by that is you want him or her in this relationship to function in a way that they are not qualified to function. So you're going to need to make space there. Okay, doesn't mean you have to throw the person out of your whole life unless that's what they deserve, but it means you're going to have to rethink the relationship. Maybe they just need to be a friend. Maybe they just need to be somebody you call on every now and then to chill with and kick it with. Maybe they got good vibrations, but he's just not qualified to be your divine masculine. That's something you're going to have to sit with. So again, some of you who are not single, there's going to be a switch up. Okay? Now, I try to shy away from the word earned, but this is a promotion that we have earned because we have properly gone through this special type of spiritual initiation where we have not been allowed to have one, like, nobody really too hands on. We've been able to glean here and there. Those of you who are listening to me right now, we've been able to pick up as she leads us. We're able to tap into various different resources. She may lead us to a book or something that we can glean from, but we haven't had anybody to actually hands on walk us through our spiritual evolution or this phase of it. We were asked in the beginning to trust her and to just go directly to her and directly to the ancestors. We have properly been initiated. We have successfully gone through that. And so now we need to prepare to be put in position. And we need to prepare for the responsibility of that. Okay? So, this is the message that I received this morning from the Most High, from the Great Mother for her daughters, all right? Please tap in with me if you have not. If this is your first time listening, please like, subscribe, and share. Okay? Also hit the notification bell so you'll know when we're back with another message, okay? All right.